This morning we are going to enjoy our session by starting the class with some deep breathing with the belly. So the key is really to not hold your belly, at all. We all the time being told that we need to keep it tight, and actually the diaphragm and everything is working much better, and we get much better oxygenation when we let that belly out. Okay, so we take a deep inhalation through the nose always, and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. One more time. Then we're going to start by doing some eyes practice. So we're going to close our eyes, and then we're going to open and just follow my voice. Open, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Close up your eyes and rest. Keep remembering yourself to breathe through the nose. Open your eyes, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Close up your eyes and rest. Breathing. Remember to breathe throughout the session. Open your eyes, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. Close up your eyes and rest. Breathing. Opening your eyes, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. Close up your eyes and rest. Opening your eyes, just bringing your hands together, making it warm, and then applying it to your eyes. Inhale deeply, and exhale, relax your shoulders. One more time. Bring your hands to your knees. Then we're going to start by doing a roll to the side, to the back, bringing your lower lip above the upper lip. To the left and front. Left, back, right, and front. Right, back, left, and back. One more time, left, back, right. Coming back to the center, bringing your right hand on top of the head, and then pulling gently onto the side of your neck, and breathe. Remember, when we're in the asana, nothing else to do but breathe, right? So just try to remembering that. Coming back to the center, then the left hand is going to go on top of the head and pull gently toward the left side, making sure that your shoulders are not coming up too. Breathing. Coming back to the center, then now we're going to do a neck retraction. So how do we do a neck retraction? We just pull our chin down, right? And then we try to bring our head to the back. But the shoulders are not moving, and they're actually a little bit snug into the back, right? With your upper back is a bit snug, but really retracting by pulling that chin down as far as we can, but keep that breath easy, right? Don't make the breath to be unstable like that. Just keep breathing easily. Holding. Keep breathing. Keep holding that neck retraction. Very beneficial, because when we're doing that, we're just practicing basically holding the whole head with our neck muscle back to a better position because we never practice that when we are sitting. We always have that neck forward, right? So this is very beneficial for all your cervical lumbar. And then relax everything, bringing your shoulders, bring your hands to the back and clasping your hands. And then we're going to do the same with the neck retraction again, bringing your chin down, breathing. And then we're going to go for a forward bend all the way, relaxing everything all the way. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the head, just using the gravity to just let go of everything. And of course, we're using the breathing, right? Breathing. And every time you let go of that breath, every time you're going down a little further, right? Just by gravity, just by letting go, then it is relaxing your body into the asana. Then we're going to come back up, and then we're going to close. We're going to close that right leg inward, right? So we're bringing that right leg, we're closing it backward, right? So we're sitting here, right? So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe you feel that your hip is up, so try to get it down. Otherwise, bringing your hands clasped together again. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to do a little bit of a neck retraction, not that severe, but just a little bit of snug. Breathing. Let go of your belly. Don't brace your belly. Then from that position, we're going to go for a forward bend, same thing, with the head just drooping forward. So the hips will lift just a little bit on your right side. That's okay. The key is to just be loose. Then we're going to come back, and then we're going to bring that right hand to the back of that right foot, right? We're going to just kind of get that hand on top of that right foot. Then we're going to bring the left arms up, and then we're going to turn ourselves and go for a little bit of a stretch to the side, right? Breathing. Coming back to the center, then we're going to switch over, bringing the left leg backward, right? In that position, right? And then the same, we're just going to bring our hands clasped to the back, and we're going to snug our neck backwards, just putting the chin down, right? Breathing. Again, the breath is really the focus of your asanas, always. Because there's nothing else to do. When we're in a position, we are there. So what do? We breathe. So we're just starting to be into a meditative yoga. That's where we want to get. We want to calm the mind by just having this focus, sort of like emotionally focusing ourselves, right? And then we're going to go forward. Same thing. We're gripping everything forward. We are still our hands into the back. All the way as far as we can. If we touch our head down to the floor, that's fine. If we're not, that's fine too. Using the breath as a relaxing. Every time you exhale, you let go. Coming back up. And then we're going to bring that left hand on top of the left foot. Then that right arm is going to come up. And then we're going to turn toward the side and just kind of get a nice small extension toward the left side, looking down into the floor or 45-degree angle. Release your belly, make it just soft. Then we're going to come back to the center. Then we're going to bring both legs backwards. So we're going to sit between our knees. Now, if we're having trouble with that, you know, we can always bring a cushion to the back, right? A little bit of a cushion. You know, if we feel like really your knees are screaming, don't do it, right? Don't do it. Okay, so I'm actually going to put a little cushion because I think it feels a little bit nicer. So then from that position, we're just going to go for, it's just a bit of forward bend gently. Again, you know, this is a hard position for your knee. It's good for the knee. The more we practice, you know, awkward position for anybody, for any part of our body, the more we have the ability when we have a funny move or we fell off that little stairs or whatever, the body is flexible and it can just go and say, okay, I can be awkward right now, that's fine. So this is a training. We're practicing awkwardness to get a better balance and more, less fear too. Breathing. Then we're going to come back. Then we're going to bring our hands to the back and do a little bit of a neck retraction again. And then coming back ourselves, we're going to bring the knees together, right? Knees together and go into extended child pose. Forward. Then we're going to come back and go into a table position, and we're going to do some cats. So we're just going to go and start by bringing the pelvic floor forward, rounding the shoulders, exhaling, everything goes forward, and then inhale, bringing everything back with a nice big and squeeze your shoulder blades and bring your lower left above the upper left, right? And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. One more time. And inhale. And then come back to the same position. Go up onto your toes for a downward dog. There we go, downward dog. Breathing. If we need to, we can just go back and forth with our knees bent, right? To get the Achilles tendon and calf muscle to really relax. Those guys always get tight, right? Breathing. It's also because we're wearing shoes most of the time. It's a good idea when you go home to, even if it's cold, put socks on, but don't wear shoes, right? Because shoes put yourself into a position that your foot is not really walking the proper way. It's supposed to be naturally bending and twisting and all those things. So from that position, we're just going to walk our hands back into a forward bend. Breathing. So we kind of like pulled our belly in just a little bit, relaxing your shoulders. Bending the knees, going all the way for a standing position, right? And then from that position, we're going to work on our nostril breathing. So if you've never done nostril breathing, we put our hands into mudra, and then we're going to practice a few, right? Then we're closing with the right ring fingers. We're closing the left nostril. Then we're inhaling only to the right. Inhale deeply. Then we're closing both nostrils with the thumb and right, and then we have both nostrils closed. We hold it for a while. Then we're opening left. We're alternating basically, exhaling left, inhale left deeply, and then we're closing both, opening right, exhaling. Okay. So first we're going to go into the mountain pose. just bringing our shoulders down, taking a deep inhalation, and exhale deeply. Chin mudra, closing left nostril, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale left, making sure your belly is not tight. Don't pull your belly button inward. Inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale left, exhale right, I'm sorry. Inhale right, last round. Closing and hold. Exhale left. Inhale left, last one deeply, and hold for a little more. And closing up. Exhale right. Bringing the hands down next to the other one, back to the original position, and then taking a deep inhalation to the belly, closing your eyes, and exhale deeply. One more time. And exhale deeply. And just staying where you are, just in being aware of how much easier your breath is through both nostrils, rebalancing your energy chakra this way too by, bringing prana on a really much more balanced way. Breathing. So from that position, we're just going to take a step to the side, to the left, right, for a lunge to the side. So we're just going to go like we're going to go for a warrior position, but we're not. We're staying on the front position. And then we're just going to bring the left arm up, bending, and then bringing that right hand next to that right foot and looking up, or triangle. Breathing. Then from that triangle, we're going to lift that right heel just a little bit to challenge ourselves a little bit further. Then bring the heels down. Then we're going to bring that left arm, which is up, down, right? We're still having our knee bent next to the right foot, and then we're going to switch over and looking toward the back with that right arm. Breathing. Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to extend the leg, right? So that right leg is straight now. We're still in the same position. Then we're bringing the right hand back, and then we're going backwards again with both legs this time straight. Nice and beautiful, looking up to the ceiling. Then we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to go all the way down, right, to the pigeon pose, right? So we're just going collapsing completely. We feel the right leg is on front, right? So here we go. We completely collapsing our pigeon, bringing both hands and touching your thumbs, so your shoulders are on the same level, right? Bring your head up and bringing lower lips above the lip. And then from that position, we're just going to bring the head back forward. And then we're going to bend that left leg, right? And point that feet up. And going all the way down in that same position with that bend leg. Breathing. Now we should feel quite a bit of tension, maybe on the front of the thighs or not. Breathing. Then we're going to come back up. Then we're just going to bring the left arms and grab that left foot, right? And we're looking to the side. I'm looking at you right now. Breathing. So we can always, bring that foot backward. But the best to do if you want to have a deeper stretch is to really squeeze your buttocks, right? Squeezing your buttocks, your left buttocks. That's going to really put the big, strong stretch to the front of the thighs, right? Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to bring both hands to the front. We're going to go sideways, bringing the left foot over to position ourselves for a side bend, right? Or side plank. Breathing. Breathing. So we can also stay with that left leg on front, right? We do what we can. Breathing. Through the nose. Then we're going to bring the hands down, bring that left leg back, coming back all the way to the position and positioning ourselves for the other side, right? So we're going into a sort of like position like if we're going to do a warrior, but we're not. And then we're going to bend that leg and then bringing the left hands all the way down, right, on the front of the left foot, and we're looking up, breathing. Breathing. Then we're going to lift that left foot just a little bit, right? Left foot, left heel, I'm sorry. It's pretty hard to get our left foot up, that's for sure. So left heel. Breathing. And then bring it down. And then we're going to bring the right hand down and switch over, right? Still with our bent leg. So we can be on, we can also use a block if we need to, right? You guys are used to do it. Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to extend both legs, right? Making it a bit more challenging. Breathing. Then we're going to bring the left hand back and come back to the original position. And we still have our, both legs are straight, right? Breathing. Then we're going to come back and then we're going to collapse everything and go into the pigeon on the other side, right? All righty. So now we bringing both hands to the front, touching your thumbs so your shoulders are nice. Bring the lower lips above the upper lips. Breathing. Then coming back with your head more straight, then we're going to bend that right leg, right? And go all the way down to the floor without that bent leg. Modified pigeon. Breathing. Coming back up. And then we're going to open ourselves and grab with that right hand, is grabbing the right foot, right? Okay. So we do the same. If we want to have a deeper stretch to the front of that thigh, we want to squeeze that right buttocks, right? And then from that position, we're just going to go and position ourselves for a side plank, bringing the right leg to the front. And when we're nice and stable, right, we go for a full plank. We can also stay with that right leg on front for more stability. Breathing. Breathing. And we're going to come back down, facing ourselves, bring the knees down, going to extended child pose, bring the arms around and breathing and relaxing. Nice and easy. And then from that position, we're going to bring both hands up. We're going to switch over and we're going to do some core practice. So we're just going to first lay all the way down to the corpse pose, right? Corpse pose, here we go, palms up. And breathe. Take 3 big inhalation through the belly. Remember that belly is soft when we're breathing. We don't pull the belly in, right? When we breathe, we just let it inflate like a big balloon. Exhale. Now. Exhale. Then we're going to stay in the same position, but we're going to bring our arms up, right? Both arms up, and then we're going to go up and stay right there with our arms up. So we have no strength in the leg. Everything is completely relaxed. The only power we have is in our abs, right? Holding. Then we'll bring the hands behind the neck, so we're supporting our neck, but the same, we're just staying up as far as we can. Deep that breath. So we're also going to engage our pelvic floor, if we can think of it. Breathing. Then we're going to turn ourselves slightly to the right, right? Remember to relax all the legs. Everything is relaxed down there. We're still as far up as we can. Coming back to the center, then we're going to go slightly to the left. This is very small. This is all about holding ourselves up, right? But only we cannot get the helper from the legs or anything. So it can feel a bit harder in a way. Where is all that power? Because when we engage our legs, we can always engage the quads, the hip flexor, we can engage. But right now, there's nothing we can engage. So, and then we're coming back to the center and we're holding here. Then from that position, we're just going to stay in the middle there, but we're going to put ourselves into the butterfly position, right? Remember the butterfly? So both feet are touching each other and we are still staying in the middle up. Breathing. Then we're turning ourselves to the right again. Bring your pelvic floor in if you can think of. Coming back to the center again, a bit higher, right? Let's not try to bring the elbow higher. Try to bring the whole thing higher, right? Breathing. Then we're going to turn toward the left. Coming back in the center. And then from that position, we're just going to bring the right leg down, but we're leaving that left leg bent, right? It's like bent like here on the floor. And we're staying up again. If you need to take a break, please do so by bringing it to your chest. Otherwise, we keep going like the battery, right? Okay, now we're going to turn to the right. Breathing. Breathing. I think my dog, he's dreaming. Blue, come on, don't dream. She was trying to moan in her dreams. Come back to the center, then we're going to go toward the left. Stay with me, please. Then we're going to switch over. We're going to bend the right leg and extend the left leg. And we're going to go up again. We're not coming down. Then we're going to turn toward the right. Right? Breathing. Bring your pelvic floor in if you can think of it. Then we're going to turn to the left. Then we're coming back to the center, bringing both legs straight again as the original position. And then we try to go a little bit higher. And we'll bring the pelvic floor in, and we can try to stay a little longer. Yes, we can. And bring the head down, bringing our arms to the back. Inhale deeply, and we're going to release to the mouth. Inhale deeply. Oh, yeah. Inhale deeply. One more time. And stay where you are, relaxing everything, feeling the blood flow going to the abs, bringing oxygenation, also elimination to all the organs. Everything is intricately connected, you know. Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to work on practicing shoulder stand. So I know that you guys know how to do it, you know, but for those who are not been done it for a while, if you've never done it, I think you'd better go and not try to do this, right? Otherwise, if you've not done it for a while, we're going to bring the knees up, right? Okay, our hands are down. Then we're going to bring ourselves up, but bringing the knees to the face. That's the key to position our back, the hand behind our back, right? So we have our knee toward our face. We feel very safe. If you're already wobbling here and you're feeling, oh my God, do not go further. Otherwise, we keep going. Then we're going to go and straightening everything. And then I can always go and have a little bit of a bend. It's not that bad to have a little bit of a bend, especially as you get older. Sometimes the cervical don't like it so straight. Like always straighten it, but we can always have a little bit of a bend. That's fine. So for those who are up here, we're just going to go and start being more adventurous. We're going to bring the right foot down and then pull that left leg up. So it's like a half plow. And switch over, right leg up, left leg down. Breathing. So this is very beneficial because we obviously bringing lots of blood flow to the head. All inverted position are really good for that. Then for that position, we're just going to go into the butterfly, right? Control butterfly position. Then we're going to open ourselves into our butterfly, into an extended position, leg apart. And then we're going to rotate the left leg to the front, right? Again. So the right leg is up, left leg down. Then we're going to rotate everything back around again with right leg down, left leg up. Bringing the both legs together for the plow. You stay where you are. If you need to take a break, please do so by bringing yourself back into the original position with the knees kind of not close to your face, which is the safest. And then we're enrolling the spine. How do we enroll the spine? There's two ways. We bring our hands down on the floor, and those are your brakes. And then you bring your abs in, and you slowly unrolling the spine. Or we bring our hands to our feet, and then we're unrolling the spine. So, but this has to be done very slowly. So I'm just going to keep my hands onto my feet, and I have to make sure that my legs are really straight. And I'm just going to go slowly rolling the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Breathing. Breathing. Keeping those legs really straight, and then getting everything down. Knees to your chest, clasping your hands and stay in that same position. Bringing your chin back together, and breathe. Breathing. And then from the position, we're also going to grab our feet for happy baby, side to side. Happy baby. Bring your hands onto our feet and side to side. And then from that position, we're just going to practice half lotus in the supine position. So we're just going to bring the right foot on top of the left thigh, right? Then we just grab that left foot, right? So right foot on top of the thighs, like you were going to be in a sitting position, right? But you're laying down. Then if you feel great, you can go for the full lotus in the same position, or stay just with your half lotus, right? And breathe. Bring the hands down to the floor, relax everything, and just concentrate on your breathing. Then from that position, we're going to undo the feet and we're going to go the other way. We're just going to bring the left foot on top of the right thigh, like if we're going to sit, right, like this. And then, you know, if we're just practicing the floaters, then we can just grab with our left hand, grab our right foot and kind of like pulling it closely. So we just look like we're just sitting on the floor, right? But otherwise, if we feel good, we can go for full lotus. And breathe, relaxing everything. And then we're going to undo the feet, the legs completely, bringing ourselves into the corpse pose again. And we are going to now practice the fish, right? So we bring our hands under our buttocks, right? Then we go up onto our elbows, right? So that's really important that the weight is all on the elbows. The head should be completely free. And then the head's gonna push down, but the head has no weight. You just like a feather, right? If you have trouble, you can always put a little cushion or something. But basically, it's because you are too low on your elbows. So you got to be holding yourself with all the weight of your elbow. Then when we're in the position, we're just going to do some small little breaths to the belly. Through the nose. Make sure that your belly is soft. And then I'm going to make it long now. And exhale. And really making that belly like a balloon, right? And exhale. Then from the position, we're just going to go into the butterfly with our legs. This is a modified position, a modified fish. And bring the legs back down. It's all about trying things that make you feel like, oh, I can do this. Okay, and then from the position, we're just going to slowly bring the head down, bring the hands back out, bringing your knees to your chest and cradling your knees with your arms. And then we're just going to chuck our chin in, right? So, but don't get your shoulder to be tight, really loose. But we're trying to get that whole spine. We're just undoing basically that lordosis, that really curve that we brought to our back. We're going the other way now. So we're just pushing that chin in, relax the shoulders as much as we can. Then we'll bring the arms to the side, and we just stay in that chin, that neck retraction, and breathe. Then from that position, we're just going to bring the hands inside and grab ourselves into the butterfly position, in a supine position. So again, we're grabbing both feet and breathe. And then we're going to extend the legs out as far as we can, so we can bring the hands inside the knees, inside the ankle, or on your feet, whatever feels comfortable. And we relax the shoulders when we're doing that. Breathing. Then we're going to release everything. Bring knees to the chest, bringing ourselves up into an easy pose. Making sure that everything is relaxed, adjusting everything, easy pose. And then we are going to open our legs or a forward bend with the leg apart. Bring the hands to the front, and we're going to go for a forward bend. Breathing. Then I'm going to come back slowly, slowly. Bring the right hand to the front and go for a side bend. So when we go for the side bend, it's really tempting to watch our knees. So we want to really keep the head watching out and trying to reach whatever we can, right? That's the idea. Breathing. And we're going to come back and we're going to go the other way. Side bend, grabbing whatever we can. Breathing. Then we'll come back and go for forward bend again. Bringing the hands to the side, to the feet. We can put our head down. Then we're going to come back slowly, slowly, bringing ourselves into easy pose. And we're going to grab our cushion. Remember our cushions. We always need to do our cushion to do our kaphabalati breathing. And bringing ourselves into easy pose. So we are going to do 3 times 20. Then we're going to hold our breath, right? This is all this practice is to expand our chest volume, expand the oxygenation, get rid of a lot of CO2, but also calming the mind, you know. So if you have any problem with anxiety, you can practice this and it will make a huge difference immediately, right? So we're gonna try, at first it's a bit hard to figure it out. So you can put hands on your belly. We're gonna do 1 or 2 just to try it. So inhale to the nose, inhale. And then when we inhale, we just let go. We just get that big fat belly out. Yes, we're not trying to be the, you know, the model here, right? So expanding the whole belly, and then we push it all the way in and exhale to the nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, got it. So when we are doing the, when we're retaining our breath, you'll just follow my voice. You're gonna close your eyes. That'll be the best. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed when you do your breath retention, because we have the tendency to, you know, we're not used to hold our breath unless we're underwater. Then we just kind of like, oh, I gotta tense up. That's the way around. We want to be fully relaxed. Okay, all right, we're gonna go for that. So closing your eyes, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, relax your shoulders. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply, always through the nose. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly. Last round. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. And with the normal breathing. So now we can notice immediately that our mind is extremely quiet, very happy because we have so much oxygen. So we're going to take this little opportunity and do our little guided meditation, which is not very long at all, but it's an introduction to practice meditation, which is so beneficial for the whole body, be able to relax, be able to be in the present moment, which is one of the biggest hurdles in meditation. We think that it's going to be all relaxing, but the mind is so busy, that we are not relaxing at all. We are just going and going. And so the practice is to just eventually to be able to have less busyness and just more little gaps of nothingness. And that's through meditation. So we want to do it this way. We're just going to do the gong 3 times. And then when we finish, I'll do the gong 2 times. The key is to, again, to not block your thoughts coming into your mind at all, but let them go by like you were watching a movie and tell yourself thinking, which gets you back to perhaps watching your breath in and out, which is the easiest thing to do, or whatever you choose to do. You can also have a point in front of you that is a sort of like concentration point There's so many ways we can do it. But the key is to just be really right now, right here. Okay? Okay. So deep inhalation, keeping your eyes closed or open. So we are going to lay down on our back for our final relaxation onto the corpse pose, taking a deep inhalation to the belly and exhale deeply, relax your shoulders. Closing your eyes, letting go of every single tension if you have any in your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply, relax your shoulders. So we're just going to bring the right arm up and tense it as much as we can and let it drop. Left arm up, tense it and let it drop. Right leg up, tense it and let it drop. Left leg up, tense it and let it drop. Tensing the whole body, including your face, and let it all fall down. Taking deep inhalation And exhale deeply, letting go of every single little tension that you may have in your body. Just completely relaxing. Feeling the body sinking down into the floor mat. Keep breathing. Relax. Wiggling your feet, wiggling your hands. Take a deep inhalation in the belly. And exhale deeply. Coming to your side. And then pushing yourself up into easy pose. Bring the hands to the knees. Slowly opening your eyes if they were closed. Namaste. Thank you for being part of my practice today.